y'all doing? Mike.l.Levine here, Aurora Investment Global, and once again I got a new product to look at, so let's jump right into it and see what we got. This is from a company called Public Rec, and right off the bat I like the personalized, or the customized at least, shipping bag that it came in. It says the company name on it. To me, that is something that is just very important for making me feel like I bought something real, that the company is realistic and plans to establish their name. Okay, so this is a t-shirt. It came in a simple plastic bag with Public Rec written on it, and just a SKU label, and then your typical plastic bag warning on the back. It's a resealable plastic bag. Same thing, and for those of you who ever want to work with me in Vietnam, those are definitely available there. Here's the t-shirt here. No paperwork in the bag. Normally you get a packing slip or something like that. I think I paid $48 for this shirt. I'll double check that and confirm it later on in the video. Regular inset sleeve t-shirt, just your basic construction. We'll go over that with the overhead cam in a moment. Just want to look at the fabric content here and remind myself why I bought this shirt in the first place. So let's see here. 69% pima cotton, 23% tencel, and 8% spandex, made in Peru. So pima cotton, chances are it's going to be from Peru, although pima ships around the world. But typically outside of Peru you go for su pima. Anyways, machine wash cold with light colors. So what I really like about this shirt is, first of all, blending the cotton with tencel. So I really like tencel as a fiber. It's a clean fiber. The manufacturing of it is clean, and they recycle all their chemical waste back into in the same place to reuse them, and they're not dumped into wastewater, which is, to me, the ultimate in sustainability. Pima cotton, that's also a nice product. It's just strong, a little bit stronger than regular cotton or US cotton, which is second to Pima, and then obviously non-US cotton is third. And then spandex, which makes it active wear. This is also a heather color, so anytime you blend two different fibers, you can easily achieve the heathers. Actually, the solids are the ones that are more difficult. So anyways, let's switch to the overhead cam. We'll take a look at construction on this garment, and then we'll see what other properties it might have. Tencel, it should have moisture wicking. Cotton, it definitely should have moisture wicking. So, and it's fairly comfortable weight. Seems like a middle type weight fabric. Because it has spandex, it should be fairly wrinkle free. So when we wash and dry it, should come out of the dryer with a limited amount of wrinkles that should probably just drop out on their own if there are any. So anyways, let's get right down to it. Stick around. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this one. Alright, so we have this tape in the neckline, which I always like to see, and this is personalized with the company's name on it, and it's actually woven, which is really cool, as opposed to being screen printed, or well, I guess just screen printed would be our other option. Anyways, here we have our shoulder seam way in the back, almost like a raglan type of half raglan sleeve, which is interesting. So we're going to see how this fits, because typically your shoulder seam is going to be right on top there, or a little bit forward. Inset sleeve, top stitch around the neckline, rib collar, right? Normal typical overlock bottom hem cover stitch there. And same type of hem on the sleeve. And take a look at the back. So this is the really interesting part, because here you have this seam going in there towards the back like a raglan sleeve. Other than that, single piece back, you have a reflective logo, heat seal right there on towards the back left bottom, which is also interesting because normally you would see the logo on the front. So here we're going to see it a little bit in the back. So I guess people walking behind you don't know what you're wearing, which is kind of, I guess, along the same lines as like you have with pants. Label's always in the back. Anyways, let's wash it and try it on. Okay, so just real quick before I do that wash test, I was noticing on the label that I just took off, the neckline here, let's see, it's called the Go-To Crew. It was $54, that's the retail price marked on the label. A relaxed athletic tee designed to go with everything in your closet. And the Go-To fabric, which I mentioned, 69% pima, which they put a note there saying that that's there for softness. 23% tencel, and that's there for moisture wicking, and 8% spandex for stretchy. So cotton's moisture wicking, so having the tencel in there is just not going to inhibit it, but it's not going to enhance moisture wicking. It's just not, it's like the cotton, they're both going to moisture wick. Cotton is not quick dry, it's going to tend to want to hold on to that moisture, so you don't quite have the same cooling effect that you would in, say, a poly tencel blend, but it certainly will be there. And then spandex for stretchy, which to me that's great. It makes it for activewear. It's going to be, it's going to hang away from your body because the spandex is going to kind of keep it from collapsing. It's going to give it and it does have a nice hand feel already. So anyways, let's take a couple quick measurements just to make sure our shrinkage is in line. We'll do the wash test and then we'll do the wear test. Okay, so real quick, just to see where we're at, we'll take a chest and then the center back length. And the chest is at 23 3/4, so that's 47 and a half. And my pen right here. And then we'll do, like I said, center back length, which this is a straight bottom hem, so there's no curve, there's no tail. The front and back are the same length. And that comes in at 29 and a half. Alright, so we'll wash it, so let's see what happens afterwards. Stick around. Okay, let's see how we did. Straight out of the dryer, and I would say that's basically wrinkle free. That's exactly what I would wear it like. No need to iron it or touch it up. A little bit of wrinkling maybe on the red collar that could use a little touch up, but the body of the shirt looks terrific. We'll check a couple of measurements real quick and see how we did on the shrinkage. So our chest, 23 1/4, so 46 and a half. We lost about an inch in the chest, which is about 2%, which is really very reasonable. And then our center back length. And once again, this is a straight hem, no curve. Front and back are the same, hang at the same height. You got 29 and a half, so zero shrinkage in the length, which is quite remarkable. So anyways, definitely seems like it's pre-shrunk or the shrinkage is controlled. And the garment did keep a very nice hand feel, which is that cotton mixed with that tencel is going to make it pretty silky. So anyways, let's try it out. We'll wear it for a day, and then we'll be able to make our determination on just how comfortable it is and what the fit looks like. This is a very unique construction, like I said, with that shoulder seam towards the back. So I'm really interested to see how it's going to look on. And we'll just take a couple of shots during the day, and then we'll sum things up like always. So stick around. Okay, so here's the shirt on, and it fits very nice. It's an extra large, which I'm probably more like a large in most other brands. So I would say that definitely glad I sized up in this one. And you can see how that shoulder seam is visible more from the back than it is from the front, which is the unique construction to this garment, which seems to be fitting okay. The shoulders look nice and round, so it's not causing any problems with the fit of the shoulder. So overall, I like it. It's a good length. We already measured it 29.5, which for me, that comes below my butt. I wouldn't mind it if it was another inch or two shorter, but that's just for me. Like I said, Pima tencel spandex, and once again, Pima is just a long staple cotton. It doesn't mean that it's extra soft. It's typically a little bit stronger than regular cotton. It can be softer. It's typically comb cotton because it costs more, so they do more to the yarns to make it worth the extra investment. The branded version of that, grown in the US, is called Pima cotton, and that's the one that you're getting an actual name brand, and that's been certified by somebody. And once again, that's just long staple cotton. It doesn't necessarily, it's a particular plant. It isn't just regular cotton that's been sorted. It actually is a plant that grows the longer staple. And so if you see Pima, you're getting the branded version. If you get just plain Pima, then you're getting what is somebody else's non-monitored graded version of cotton. So anyways, I'm going to wear it around, and then we'll sum things up in a little bit, so stick around. Alright, so I'm just kind of leaving the mall. I was in there shopping around and checking out what people are doing lately these days, and just kind of wearing this shirt, and I'm finding it just very comfortable. For me, cotton is just the type of material that you wear all day long. It's what you want to casually dress in. I know this shirt has the blend of tencel, which is giving me a little bit of a cooling effect, or should be, and also it's making it a little bit stronger. But also it has that Pima cotton, which is pretty strong on its own. And the spandex, although it typically makes it an active wear, it's kind of like a hybrid shirt. So you have the spandex for the active feature, but at the same time, it's the cotton in there really kind of, for me, excludes it from some type of heavy activity. When I'm working out, really sweating, or even working outside, I think I'm going to always fall or lean towards the synthetic mixes, poly or poly-tencel, poly blend of some sort. They're going to give you the most cooling, they're going to be the most durable for washing, and they tend to wash cleaner wash after wash. When you sweat in a cotton shirt over and over again, eventually I think you just can't wash the bacteria out. They go dormant, and once you sweat in it again, they get reactivated right away, and you can, an older shirt will get an odor to it very quickly once you start to sweat in it. And so for me, I like to reserve the cotton shirts for when I'm dressing more casually, and save my synthetic shirts for the heavy activity, either exercising or working outside on the yard or something like that. So anyways, stick around, we'll sum things up and then conclude this video. Thanks for watching. Okay, so that kind of is it for public rec. If you enjoyed watching the video, please give me a thumbs up below. Subscribe to my channel. It's encouraging when you do, and I get your comments, so I really appreciate that. If you're interested in manufacturing in Vietnam and you need a good source, please reach out to me. I work for Aurora Investments. We have 22 sewing factories in Vietnam. We have our own textile mill for weaving and knitting, both located in Vietnam. Industrial laundry. We're the go-to source, one-stop shopping, super supplier. And I promise you, you will, no matter how big or small you are, you're going to get the attention you need if you contact me. We'll make sure we get your product made in timely and quality product as well. So I look forward to hearing from you, and in the meantime, continue to dress smart. Look forward to seeing you in future videos. Take care.